Welcome to White Bison Ranch Cooking Edition. I'm Jillian Cousins, and today we're going to put together a soup that is just a fun and easy recipe. Fall is finally in the air. There's a chill, there's a little bit of a coolness, we've gotten some rain, and so now it's time to start thinking warm, cozy recipes. With Thanksgiving on the way in just a couple of weeks, I like to pre-prepare food so that I can have it ready and just pull it out of the freezer and serve it when people are hungry, so that I can spend more time with friends and family and guests that are here. So today we are gonna put together a sausage corn chowder. I'm very excited about this recipe. It's been one of my favorite recipes of all time. In fact, my grandma in one of her old church cookbooks said, "This is my granddaughter Jillian's favorite recipe." So I was really excited to see that, and I'm very excited to share it with you. Now, the problem with sausage is really the quality of the sausage that I can seem to find. I can't find good quality, organic, regenerative meats that I can use as a sausage. So I have been working to perfect a recipe that turns bison meat, ground bison, into a sausage. I want to share that with you today, and then we'll get going on the soup. So for every pound of ground bison meat that we use, we're going to use 1 teaspoon of many ingredients. We have pepper, salt, onion powder, garlic powder, smoked paprika, sage, and thyme, and then a half a teaspoon of crushed red pepper and fennel pollen. And if you don't have fennel pollen in your pantry, this would be a great thing to get. I love using it. It just boosts up any Italian dish I'm making. So here we go. We're gonna add a teaspoon of each of these ingredients. Pepper, salt, onion powder, garlic powder, smoked paprika, sage, thyme, crushed red pepper, a half a teaspoon, and the secret ingredient, the fennel pollen. Okay, now that we have all of our spices and seasonings in the bowl, I put some gloves on, and we're just gonna mix this all in. We wanna get this really well incorporated so that it makes the even flavors all throughout. So I'm gonna sit here and mix this in, and then we're gonna put it in the refrigerator for a few hours just to get the flavors to meld and blend together. So when we are done with this, we'll brown it, and we'll go through those steps here in just a minute. See you back in a few. After we have our bison sausage made and ready to go, we are well on our way to making a more nutritious, healthier sausage corn chowder. And again, I'm telling you, this recipe is luscious and delicious, and we've cleaned it up by using organic ingredients and obviously elevating the meat by using bison. So we have green onion that we're gonna chop, as well as some cream of chicken soup, which that's another recipe I wanna share with you, is how to make this yourself with organic ingredients, some corn, Swiss cheese, milk, and of course, hot sauce for spice. So we make our own beef tallow, and beef tallow is a great replacement for any oils that you use. When you're cooking with ground bison, you're gonna wanna make sure that you use a little bit of oil in the pan, because the bison doesn't have the fat in it, so it needs a little bit of help just so that it doesn't stick to the pan. While the bison meat is browning, I just want to reiterate the importance of bison in your diet. It's a lean fat, it's healthy, it has omega-3 fatty acids and iron and zinc and other minerals that we need in our body. It's a really good substitute, and I really would love for you to try it out. Okay, before I add the other ingredients, I just want to show you how lean this meat is. If you look at this just came off the stove, and remember, I even used that beef tallow, but there's just no fat in this meat. So already we're a step ahead when we're thinking about a healthy diet. So to this, we're gonna add, like I said, a can of cream of chicken soup, an equal can of milk, a third of a cup of green onion, 8 ounces of corn with the water from the can, and a third of a cup of Swiss cheese, and then that hot sauce for fun. So it calls for 1/8 of a teaspoon, but we can add 1/8 to a 1/4 because we love it hot. We're just gonna put this back on the stove and mix it together, and we're gonna have a scrumptious sausage corn chowder that's elevated in health and taste and nutrition that your Christmas guests or Thanksgiving guests or any house guests will love. We hope you've enjoyed White Bison Ranch Cooking Edition. I know Jay really enjoyed the day off just being the taste tester and the producer from time to time. But please be sure to like, subscribe, tell a friend, and let us know if there's any bison recipes you want to see for more content. Thank you.
That was pretty good.